All right, I'm back. So, like I promised, we're going to be talking about some of the open educational resources, including the technology that we have available. So, you should be able to see my web browser, and it is on a tab um, for something called GeoGebra. Now, GeoGebra is a suite of um, free products that are used to do all sorts of math calculations, visualizations, but what we're going to be using it for is for two things primarily. So first, we have what is called a probability calculator. That's what you're seeing right here. And so depending on what kind of um, what sort of task that we're working with throughout the semester, you will see that we have a variety of ways of calculating probabilities and finding out interesting properties about the distributions that we'll be working with. So this comes a little bit later, but it'll be very helpful. It's not too difficult to learn how to use it. Of course, we're going to have some more detailed guided videos for you to follow so you can understand how this works. As well as we have the spreadsheet and graphics version of GeoGebra. So you can see here you have two things that are visible. So here we have the spreadsheet where you can put in your data. I'm just putting in random numbers for now. And in theory, you should be able to, once you have your data, be able to represent it on this side in terms of a bar chart or a histogram, and be able to calculate certain things like the one variable statistics. So we're going to be dealing with that in chapters 2 and 3. So this comes up a lot sooner. Now, these are free and online, of course. And you may be wondering, what about what we're going to be using um, in terms of the handheld graphing calculators that we have available. So I'm going to pull out real quick TI-84. Now this is my version of the TI-84. Um, if you have one, it may look different. This is the Plus CE. Um, you can sometimes use a TI-83. That should totally be fine. It has the same features as you can see. Um, oh, sorry, battery's low, so I can't show you right now, but I will be showing you in later videos. Um, if you are unable to purchase a TI-84 and you really want to use, a graphing calculator like this, I recommend that you check out the ARC Library's textbook loan program. They have a limited number of calculators, TI-84s, that were previously owned by the ARC math department, but now they're handled by the library. Um, so if you're interested in that, head on over to the library in the first few days of the semester and ask about their calculator loan program. I recommend you get there quickly because, like I said, they only have a certain number of calculators and they run out pretty quickly. These are shared amongst all our math students. So you can imagine that there's quite a demand. Um, Lastly, let's say you don't want to use any of these tools. We are able to use certain spreadsheet technologies, such as Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. Both of those, I'll demonstrate occasionally how to use those for the tasks that we have. They're not as robust. They don't have all of the features that we would need. I really recommend you either plan to rely on GeoGebra, the two applets that I showed you, or a TI-84 or a comparable graphing calculator. If you have a different graphing calculator and you're unsure whether it's going to be helpful for you in this class, please let me know. We can check it out together and make sure that that calculator is going to help you in this class. So, like I said, feel free to ask any questions anytime.